Hello to everybody. If you are listening to the replay or listening to this talk, once again, I'm going to do a quick introduction. My name is Catherine. I am the podcast host of Chakras and Cusswords, a podcast that concentrates on everything the chakra system, everything tarot, everything astrology, really much centered in that self-care and awareness and creating a divine path for you as you are here to really get into your essence of your own energy space and your own energy center. So I'm here to talk about and do a quick reading of Lionsgate portal. So many of you guys might be wondering, what is Lionsgate portal? What does it mean? Why do I keep seeing this? What is everybody talking about? This Lionsgate portal, I have no idea what it's all about. So let me tell you, first of all, I want to say welcome. Welcome to Lionsgate portal 88. So Lionsgate portal is when the alignment of the earth and the star Sirius and the sun, which is currently in Leo right now, moves with this beautiful alignment, and it even brings in Orion's belt. And it becomes aligned with the Giza pyramids in Egypt. And it creates this portal of energy that really lets us have this new space of our intuitive space, of our philosophy, being kind of structured more around the multidimensional elements, more around the cosmic energy, more around the internal energy of the chakras, of the internal energy spaces of that center. Many of us might be feeling this strong courage to really step more focus in our leadership and also our courageous abilities. We want to take essence of that animal presence of the lion. We want to take in new areas where we are structured in that strong, brave, I guess you could say, stance that the lion would have, right? We really want to be structured in that energy space. We're going to want to let the spirit have a rebirth of saying goodbye to the old mundane philosophies that have been holding us back, that have been letting us believe that we can't manifest, that have been letting us believe that we have to be stuck in one center of energy, that have really been letting us down, right? We're going to say goodbye to those mundane philosophies, and we're going to take up the energy of the lion, the energy of the solar plex, the energy of the heart chakra, and we're going to accept that energy, and we're going to live in that space, in that multi-dimensional space. We're also going to really create our own legacy, right? We're going to create our own leadership, and we're going to create that energy where we are structured. We're going to want to bring that star energy in, that cosmic energy in, of the solar plex, of the lion, of the Leo, of the leader. We have the sun, which is one of the strongest, hottest, and most structured stars, one of the most resilient beings in the sky, known to be the leader of the universe, known to be the leader of this energy. And we're going to look at that beautiful space and see, where can it come into our life? Where can it really hold us? Where can the brightest star of the Sirius really speak to us? How can we become aligned in our energy, and how can we become aligned in where we are? So what I want you to first do is take your hand, put it right on the stomach area, right below your diaphragm, right above your belly button. And I want you to tap that area. That's your solar plex, my friend. That is your solar plex right there. That's your solar plex energy. That's centered off your willpower. That's centered off of your strength, confidence, your ability to become one in your divine path, your ability to see that higher energy of the sun. That is really the most fire element about you. That's the element that really initiates the next step. And I want you to feel that energy, just kind of give it a little light tap. Give it a little light tap. And I just want you to know that you're able to achieve what you put yourself in that space to do. You're able to live in that power space. You are able to become one with your divine path, with your legacy. And I want you to go ahead and put your hand on your heart. I want you to feel that energy of the heartbeat, of the heart chakra, right there in the middle of the chest. If you can feel it, that is your heart chakra. That is the energy space of where you are at in your trust, where you are at in your energy flow of abundance. Where are you at in your energy source of love? And I want you to feel that space. I want you to feel that energy right there. That energy is there because people love you and you love others and you love the universe. You love this cosmic energy. You love that space of enlightenment, of trust, of love, of nature, of being one. And I want you to feel that space. And I want you to know that your heart chakra is aligned with you when you allow it to be. It will create an endless flow of abundance, an endless flow of worth, an endless flow of love when you accept and you release that energy as well. And we are going to get into a quick reading for the zodiacs, and I'm going to do all 12, and I'm going to do all 12 lightning fast. So make sure you're paying attention. Give yourself a few big deep breaths in and out. Have a new podcast out on Chakras and Cusswords about reducing burnout. So for the Leo, it's time to accept the self presence, the self identity, and take a new approach in life. This is a time to rebirth that energy. For the Cancer, we're going to be focused on money and wealth and creating that area of what it is that's really working towards your new legacy of how you create that space towards that wealth and towards that structure. For the Gemini, it's going to be time for you to open up in your communication. You're going to want to have a rebirth in your communication style. You're going to want to step out of that box of how you communicate. You're going to want to look at your social circles, really be bold with that communication. Do the first move, right? Get centered in that space where you're more bold with it. For the Taurus, this is a beautiful time for you to concentrate on your roots around the home, your roots around your emotions, and have a rebirth. You're going to want to have a rebirth where you are creating a strong foundation, creating that legacy with the mother, the child, the father, and also healing those feminine wounds. For the Aries, you want to be structured and creating a new center towards the romance, towards the relationship, towards the playfulness. We're going to want to bring that creativity that once was so lost. We're going to want to bring it back into the relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, that's not just about intimate partners, it's not just about unions. This is a relationship also with self. This is also a relationship with the spirit. So look at that area and have a rebirth of it. Have an area where we're bringing in some more creativity and we're bringing in that fun essence that we let go of. For the Pisces, this is a beautiful time for you to be centered around your work habits and also organization. We're going to let go of that area where we thought that everything had to be so perfect. For the Pisces, this is all about creating a healthy lifestyle for yourself, right? You're going to do a rebirth. And if something's been speaking to you for a long time, that it's time for you to just let it go, just let that shit go. For the Aquarius, this is about community and also contracts and partnerships. You're going to want to do a rebirth where also the people in your relationship not only see your external style, right? The Aquarius always has this amazing external style, but really see the internal style, the internal energy. Who is that Aquarius? Who is that person that they have a relationship with? really let them know you, the whole energy of you. It's going to feel like a rebirth, and you have to release that fear that they aren't going to, right? They aren't going to acknowledge you, or they aren't going to acknowledge your personal energy, or maybe they just won't get it, right? Maybe the Aquarius is on too much multidimensional type shit where they just might not get it. Let go of that fear. They need to see you. They need to see the real you. They need to see that real energy. And that's going to be for your relationships, business partners, and also friendships. For the Capricorn, this is a perfect time for you to release towards the mystery, release towards those limiting beliefs that you can't have it all. If anybody can have it all, it's the Capricorn, and you can have it all. You can merge yourself with the relationships, with the intimacy, with the areas of wealth and abundance. But we're going to have to let go of that mystery, and we're going to have a rebirth of acknowledgement where it doesn't feel like a mystery. For the Capricorn, you have to be very much goal orientated, but you first have to release that energy and have the rebirth where the mystery is gone. For the Capricorn, you don't like secrets, so stop putting yourself in a secret. It's not a mystery. You can already solve this problem. For the Sagittarius, this is a time for you to say goodbye to that old mundane philosophies that you can't achieve, that you don't have the ability to create expansion, that you don't have the ability to create multi areas of higher education, wisdom, knowledge, abundance, that you don't have the ability to travel the world, that you don't have the ability. For the Sagittarius, we're going to have to let go of those limiting self-beliefs and create a rebirth where you understand you are the expander, right? You are the manifestation. You are the energy of that presence. You are the one who is ruled by Jupiter for a reason. You are abundant. You are abundant in everything you do, and hold that true to yourself. For the Scorpio, this is a perfect time for you to let go of those releases of limiting beliefs and also have a rebirth towards your career. Also, you're going to want to look at how others see you. Is that because you have been so structured in what they think? You've been so structured in their approval? I want you to know that you don't need anybody's approval. This is also a perfect time for the Scorpio if you are centered in your masculine energy. And remember, like I've always said, masculine and feminine energy has nothing to do with gender. That if you are centered in your masculine energy, you're going to want to use it. Also, if you feel that the masculine energy is holding you back, it is a perfect time for you to release those fears, and also release those areas of trauma surrounded by the masculine. This is going to be the time where you are really centered around the long-term goals. For the Libra, this is a perfect time for you to look at your awareness. It's also going to be a time for you to look at your collective and the people around you, the people who have been around you for a while. I want you to look at your collective with having a full structure of who are they, what are they doing, are they centered in a safe space to be in your space, to be in your energy circle. And the reason why the Libra is doing this is because this is a time that you want your collective to be aligned with you. You want your collective and your social awareness to be fully aligned in you and your purpose. Also, for the Libra, if you've been having vivid dreams, honey, I know. And and I laugh, right? My little evil laugh. I know because we have the Venus in Cancer trine Pisces in Neptune. So what this is creating is this whole shuffle of very strong, vivid dreams, especially for the Libra, Taurus, Pisces, and for the Cancer. So just remember to look at who's in your dreams, have that awareness, see what the subconscious is trying to tell you. Perfect time to start your dream journal for the Libra. For the Virgo, honey, and I've been talking to so many Virgos. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start with the Virgos. Okay, for the Virgos, we have to, this is called a rebirth for a reason. Lionsgate portal, the strongest, one of the most strongest energies from the sun, the brightest star Sirius, Orion's belt, the pyramids in Egypt. This portal of cosmic energy is the time for you to close that karmic energy, to close that old age thought process, to close those relationships. If we are going to be living in the rebirth, in the afterlife essence, if we are going to be living in some multi-dimensional type shit, we can't have these old philosophies and these old wounds continue to bring us back down. If we have to release the karmic, release it. Do what you need to do, but you have to let that subconscious heal. You have to let that area that keeps tying the Virgo back down, to let it just die. You have to end it. You have to have a rebirth. If that means a cord cutting ceremony, if that means throwing some freaking clothes away, if that means quitting your job, whatever it means, you have to get out of that space where you're just letting it hold you back. This is the rebirth for a reason. For the Virgo, this is also a time for you to look at self and look at the self-reflection of the higher self, especially in healing and closing situations, because the next karmic energy, the next sun energy, the next vibrant solar plex energy is all going to be in your first house coming up pretty soon as we enter Virgo season. We're going to have the full moon in Aquarius, which is a perfect time for the Virgo to be centered on self-care and freedom of self. But also we are going to then move into Virgo season and also the new moon in Virgo, where the Virgo should be creating manifesting techniques and also intentions. But we can't do that until we say goodbye to a lot of situations. And I know some of you Virgos hate to admit it, but I know you're still living there and you're still holding space in that hidden area of shadow, and it's time to say goodbye to it. So I want to thank everybody who came into the room. If you didn't get a chance to learn about Lionsgate Portal, if you missed the message of what Lionsgate Portal is, what it means, I recommend checking out my Instagram. I just posted a reel. In the reels category, I have tons of Lionsgate Portal stuff on here. I am Catherine, the podcast host of Chakras and Cusswords. I have a new podcast out about reducing stress while chasing success with my friend Gigi Diaz, who's an iHeart radio past anchor. She's interviewed multiple celebrities such as J-Lo. She's really been in that area of creating success, and she gives her tips about how she's been able to reduce stress in the meantime. I consider myself an alchemist. I practice everything centered around chakra energy, the cosmos, and also tarot and astrology. Everybody have an amazing day. Have an amazing Lionsgate portal, and hope to hear from you soon. Bye.